So Alex, what's infrastructure debt and why is it a smart way for different clients and advisors to access the clean energy theme?
Infrastructure debt is just a specialized form of project finance lending. So it's lending to a special purpose vehicle that has this, and this vehicle is, or company as it usually is, has been constituted solely to build and operate a specific piece of plant equipment, a solar farm, a wind farm, a battery. So the debt structure is highly customized to the specific operating characteristics of that particular project. And it recognizes both the inherent revenue volatility that might exist within that project, and it recognizes obviously the life of the project, how long it will live. You know, battery might only last 20 years, wind farm can be 35 plus, and a range of other sort of parameters. And it's unique because it's so highly customized. What it means is you can set up a very unique set of covenant arrangements. And for our investors, that's really important because it creates a number of very important protections that safeguards the position that our funds hold within that asset. And in terms of why do we think it's a smart way to access the clean energy transition or way of deploying capital in this space, the simple rationale is it will differ for every investor, and what matters is, you know, what is their risk appetite, and, you know, where do they want to participate, or where do they want this type of investment to sit in their portfolio. For those investors that are looking to, you know, make an allocation more within their fixed income or defensive part of their portfolio, infrastructure debt is fantastic. You know, you can look to the Moody's studies that have been running. They did a longitudinal study since 1983 looking at infrastructure debt issuers, and in summation, you know, they found that for the equivalent credit rating, infrastructure debt has a lower default rate, and importantly, for the underlying investors, it actually has a higher recovery rate. So your loss given default is a better outcome relative to the same credit rating for general corporate issuers. And so it's a fantastic way to take a lower risk approach than the counterfactual being taking the equity or an equity investment in these projects. The other aspect I'd point out is it's a very easy way to get a highly diversified exposure across multiple projects. So like I mentioned earlier in our discussions, there's 24 projects in the portfolio today. We're constantly working on that. There's projects rolling in and out of the portfolio all the time, you know, with a whole range of different features, strategies, and obviously underlying technologies.